Good evening, demons. And how's everybody doing tonight? Ah, I'm awake. Surprisingly, I have been, like I was saying on Friday, I have been asleep more than I've been awake since New Year's. It's a little annoying, but I am just so fucking exhausted and I don't really know why. If it keeps up, I'm obviously gonna go to my doctor, but not playing Yu-Gi-Oh today because of the ongoing fuckery. What, you mean the Mulcharmies in Master Duel? Or do you mean like paper? Because like I totally get why you're not playing like in person tonight if that's it. The IRL thing. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. That's understandable. I was fucking around in Master Duel earlier and I actually pulled my first Fulos and I was like, man. Oh, now I gotta figure out how to fucking fit all that shit on top of the existing 9 card maxi package. Ugh, fuck my life. No, not fuck my life. Fuck the Master Duel ban list curators for not banning the fucking roach already. Jesus. But today's stream is gonna be good shit. I'm excited for this. Because Soul Reaver 1 wasn't like super heavy on the story and the dialogue. You don't necessarily need to because Maxi is just better. No, it's the issue of Maxi, Ash, Fulos, called by Perulia. Like you got to be able to just shit all of it out. That's the issue. The issue is now that there's effectively 9 Maxis in your deck because Master will just fucking be like that. Um, yeah. So Soul Reaver 1 was very much just kind of like setting up the world of Nosgoth post Blood Omen. You know, showing us what the world was like after Cain took over, um, which I think I'll just play Roach solo still. Fair enough. Um, but Soul Reaver 2, now we're actually going to be learning about all the shit. Like Raziel's actually going to be learning like what's actually at stake. And this is where most of the time travel comes in. At the end of the first game, we jumped into the portal after Cain. No idea when or where he was going, and we got immediately met by Mobius, the time streamer, who's one of the guardians of the pillars. Obviously the time guardian. Mobius is an asshole, and we're gonna see that a lot this game, and I really like that because he like before it was just kind of the elder god guiding Raziel along, and it's like, okay, go here, do this, kill this person. Fun game, but very direct. Now Raziel is going to be learning things, asking questions instead of just being on a quest for vengeance. He's still on a quest for vengeance, but now he's actually like letting himself think about stuff instead of just being like, okay, time to kill. uh I'm very excited. This has my favorite dialogue in any game ever. And we'll actually get to. Oh, is my model having a fit? No? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, and we're going to get to probably my favorite scene in the entire franchise. tonight. And if you're not familiar with what that might be, this is also the game where everyone turns up that never answers his questions. I mean, Kane tries to. Mobius doesn't answer any fucking questions because he's a bastard. And the Elder God is, you know, cryptic as balls too. Yeah, Kane tries to. He's like, there is shit that you have to learn on your own, but I will try and illuminate stuff for you. And that leads to the best goddamn, hang on, I'm gonna move this up a bit, there we go. And that leads to the best goddamn scene, or the best dialogue in any game I've ever played. Also, how is the volume for you guys? Is it not too loud? Kane also knows that for most of the game there's no way Raziel would listen. Yeah, but, you know. He still makes an attempt. And I appreciate that. This... God... What? Sorry, I'm getting fucking pinged by like a bajillion people, and it's like, please go. Oh yeah, we get a little recap of the end of the first game.
Last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never contain such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? As such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. Free will is an illusion.
Except in one case.
I found the tomb of Sarafan, Kane. How could you profane a priest by turning him into a vampire?
How could I not?
He did it quite
One must
easily,
keep
actually.
his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent.
Nah.
My eyes are open, Kane.
Yeah, about that.
I find no nobility in
We'll
the
learn the truth
unripe
about that in this
rudely
game.
forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble, altruistic?
Yeet.
Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours. You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
It's interesting that they cut out the Elder Gods line here. Because in the first game, when you go into the portal, he says, he's like, you know, I won't be able to reach you. And Raziel's just like, lol, okay.
Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where am I? Is the usual question. In your case, when might be more apt.
Oh, this bastard.
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands.
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire enemies, leaving them helpless and incapacitated. Strangely, it seems to have the same effect on that peculiar weapon of yours. But you must believe me. I mean you no harm.
Oh, shut up, you bitch.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a certain level of omniscience, Raziel. No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Cain, some 30 years from now.
Ah, you two are a pair. You're just as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all, Raziel. It's just a matter of time.
How is it that you know my name? We have never met.
On the contrary, Raziel, I know you very well. And it grieves me to see how cruelly Cain has used you. I knew you when you were one of the Sarafan Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Are we within the stronghold of the Sarafan priesthood?
Yes, but the glorious days of the Sarafan have long since passed, I'm afraid. This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Sarafan with our own humble crusade.
Like any
Is
crusade
this the
could be
vampire
fucking humble.
Vorador?
Yes, the scourge of the Circle, the most depraved and decadent example of his whole degenerate race.
I love Vorador.
He slaughtered 6 of my fellow Guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
I and 2 others. The Circle was devastated. Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me so? Your malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly.
No, it's
We'll
deserved.
forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our common ground. We both want Cain dead. I can help you do it.
You don't want to meddle in this, old man. I know all about your sordid little schemes, but you're simply out of your depth on this one.
You underestimate me, Raziel. Let me show you. Even now, Cain is lying in wait for you. unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me. See how he lingers at the very pillars he is destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The pillars are still standing in this time.
Yes, Raziel. They are the embodiment of the divine force which preserves the life of our world.
Lies.
We who serve the pillars maintain their delicate balance, and Cain is destined to be the fulcrum upon which that balance turns. I believe you have already endured the wasteland wrought by his terrible, selfish decision. Cain's very existence is a cancer upon this world. As long as he lives, all of Nosgoth is in peril. You may never again be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your humanity and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Why the fuck not?
My
You just
soldiers
said it
will
was
not
your
understand
place.
your appearance here. They will try to kill you. You needn't fear them, of course. They're no match for you. Try to keep the casualties to a minimum. But do what you have to do. All great movements require a few martyrs.
This evil bitch.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how? I had not yet discovered.
Alright, we are in control. Honestly, the PS2 graphics look pretty decent. A lot better than the PS1 graphics, obviously, but like... yeah, not bad. Love how they demonized Morador here. So I think it's this way? Give me that. Ooh, we got a halberd this time. Mouse! Or a rat. Oh, right. R1 to auto fix. Well, that works. Ah, souls are yellow. Oh, we got a sword now. Hold L1 to block, but what if I don't need to block?
The scourge is upon us!
Oh, shut your face. The sword is nice, and it has a nice heft to it. I don't even know if that's the right way to go.
There's one!
Oh, hi, lady. Woo! Decapitation! God, you guys have no idea how badly I want to stream Legend, but like, I will just get
the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest.
You haven't seen shit.
This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Cain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
Game music is a lot louder than the character voices. Okay, that I should be able to fix. Let me see. Turn it down a little bit. Turn me up a little bit. Alright, we should be good now. See, instead of blocking, you just kill them before they have a chance to hit you.
Taste my blade, vampire!
Oh, he's actually good. Oh, piss it. There we go. Eat. No, won't let me have two swords. Hold L1 to block. Okay, I got it. Thanks. Must be in Spectral. How do I get into Spectral? Here we go. Oh yeah, it's the Wraith Blade. I'm so happy that we still T-posed through it. Oh. The guys look fun here now. Hello. Right, fine.
Away from the influence of Mobius's cursed staff, I could feel the strength of the Soul Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade, it gave Mobius a powerful advantage over his enemies. I finally understood how Mobius's crusade could decimate the vampires so successfully. If he could immobilize his enemies, they were at his mercy. But why, I wondered? Would the staff have any effect on the Reaver?
Seize him!
Oh, shit. Oh god, there's three of them. Oh, I see. Ladies, please. Give me the weapon. There we go. Damn, combat AI is a lot better in this one. No, got away. Oh god, there's more of them. You, give me your sword. Reaver, but... The sword is definitely better because it's basically the same kind of moveset as the Reaver. I'm imagining. I do like how big and bulky these swords are, though. They're fun. Just, dang. There we go. Is that not all? Or is there just a different exit that I need to take?
As I neared the stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange sensation crept over me. An indescribable feeling of displacement, a sense of vertigo, as reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Kane's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement. The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy relic, and broken, apparently in the battle between William and Kane. I had not thought such a thing was possible, until, of course, Kane shattered the blade against me when he tried to strike me down. Thus, the captive spirit inhabiting the Reaver was released, and binding itself to me, became my symbiotic weapon. And so the Reaver met its former self, still imprisoned in this corporeal shell. I watched, mesmerized, as the Wraith blade uncoiled itself and snaked down the length of the physical blade. Embracing its twin, its mirror self, the Reaver's long-dormant spirit was now fully aroused, and for the first time, I felt the true presence of this other entity, willful, ravenous, and deranged from thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade. But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance. The Reaver no longer merely my symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
What have you done to me, Mobius? Is this your trap?
How mine? Don't forget it was Kane who led you here, not I. While you curse me, the only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Kane laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you, old man. Bound together as they are, I can only imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid you in your righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing. I have taken an enormous risk by appearing here before you, so defenseless, yet eager to prove my good intentions. If there's anything left of the Seraphim in you, you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Cain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the Wheel of Fate demands it.
What did you say?
The Wheel of Fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel.
This bitch.
To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Cain is waiting for me.
Go then, Raziel. Seek Cain out
He just
and
fucking
destroy
chucks the
him
Soul Reaver
in the
away.
name of the one God we both serve. You, who were once a Seraphim priest, murdered, profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
He said it was trying to control
By
him.
my soul,
Yeah, but no. It's
You
just, it's funny to me that
almost
he's
had me,
able to do that.
my
after-
little
to chuck it away
blue
after
assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
I could now summon the blade at will, regardless of my strength. But once summoned, the blade's ravenous appetite could not be contained. It devoured the souls of its victims, and if I allowed it to become over-aroused, the Reaver would now turn its hunger on me.
I feel like my health bar just got smaller. Well, at least I can put it away at will. Ah, I see. So if that green bar gets too big, then I'll have problems.
So this was the legendary Janos Ordrin, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villages below. His reign of terror ended when the Seraphim finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness, and was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife. The Seraphim therefore guarded it carefully, lest the heart fall into the hands of their enemies. But I wondered, could Janos Ordrin truly have been as monstrous as depicted here? Or was this merely artistic license by the Seraphim, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
Gee, I wonder. Come on, Raziel. Is there another mural over there? No, there isn't. Rado! Hello, Rado.
There it is!
Oh my god. I'm gonna use a regular sword for a bit. Because using the Reaver on people actually... Jesus, that like shot up the meter.
Strange how my history came full circle. This chapel, I realized, was a memorial to my former Seraphim brethren and myself. All of us martyred here. and then so cruelly profaned by Cain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses.
Noble.
For the first time, I beheld the image of my Seraphan self, memorialized here among my fallen comrades. It tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become. And a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Cain and destroy him.
Hi, ladies.
Die, fiend! Die, fiend!
There's one. Excuse me, this is extremely rude. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Let's see. Terrell, the one that got away. Don't worry, we'll get him in the next game. I came in through the door. There's Duma. Oh, stairs. Man, they really should have added a fucking run button. I know the door is right there, I just want to check for other stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything though. That's just straight up Christian imagery. I wonder where it was lifted from.
I emerged, and for the first time beheld Nosgoth in its former glory. The land overflowed with abundant life and vitality, and I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse of Nosgoth, a lifeless husk bled dry by the corruption of Cain's parasitic empire. This was the fragile world Cain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost. The sight only deepened my resolve. I sensed that the pillars lay to the northwest. If Cain truly waited to confront me there, I would not disappoint him.
We're gonna see Jiminy Criminy? Who? Yeah, I ain't making that. Alright. I forgot how fucky the swim controls were. Jesus Christ? No, there is no Jesus in this game. Oh. Ah, fucking swim controls. L2. That's it.
As I passed this arcane landmark, a wisp of the Reaver's energy was drawn into the ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
Okay, so checkpoint. I mean, I do appreciate that they're giving, like, the checkpoints actual, like, lore explanations. One sec. Oh, shift how I'm sitting here. No. Didn't want that. Set to the northwest, so yeah, this way. God, he moves so slow.
These ancient obelisks were mysteriously attuned to my spiritual essence. By simply touching the symbol, I could safely preserve an imprint of my soul, and thus create a milestone to which I could return when weary, and from which I could resume my journey.
Save point! Woo. Hey, it works better than the previous game where you had to just always start back from the underworld again. On the other hand, where the fuck do I go? I think that's the pillars? Time streaming device. Oh no, that's the pillars. Oh, I see it. At the southern lake. That's something else. Gotta say, they definitely did the map in the first one better. That'll be something to fuck with later.
While I had only just escaped the stronghold, I sensed that in time my journey would return me full circle to this place. Infiltrating the fortress, however, would be no small feat. The balcony that had provided my escape was now well beyond my reach, leaving this massive gateway as the only means of entry. The gates were sealed, but like the time-streaming chamber I had seen earlier, their operation was undoubtedly linked to that odd crystal mounted above the entrance.
Can I still shoot?
Prepare to die.
Or at least wait for me to land. Oh, that's a vampire.
Get it.
It.
Die, fiend.
Come on, full health. Yay, thank you. Oh. Oh, that's a... That is a very crude and large gun. Was that pathing? Ooh, okay, at least I can, like, actively dodge projectiles. Is it time? Why do the birds turn into green mist?
To arms!
The fuck is that? Oh, it's a dog. Or dog. Hey. Excuse me, sir.
To die.
Here we go.
There's one.
He's not a vampire, stupid. He's a wraith.
Taste my blade, vampire.
Consider no. Man, they were really flexing the PS2 at this point. At least compared to the first one. Sorry, puppy, I love you. Hey, we can eat the dog soul, too. Checkpoint. That was nice and easy.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Kane's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
Gee, it's almost like crusades in general are a bad thing.
Prepare to die.
Excuse me, sir, that's extremely rude. Feed yourself 30 times. God damn, I did not expect it to go that fast. Hi, lady. Is there anything over here? No? Okay, I thought there might be like a little path that kind of curved in there. Oh, this is it. Okay, I have to mute myself for this scene because I will say all the lines with it because I watch this repeatedly. Okay. Wait. What are the... How do I... fun one. It's easily my favorite. How do I eat the weapon? Oh. Maybe the giant lever will do it. Hello? Oh, I have to hold it. Oops.
The pillars of Nosgoth, pristine, whole, and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state, yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Cain, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Cain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Cain? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Cain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, the Balance Guardian, is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nutraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nutraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle, then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Cain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree, then, that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Cain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Fuck, I love that scene. Oh, it's so good. Also, yeah, the two-sided coin thing is definitely like, my only guess is that at some point in Kane's, corrupted Nosgoth, there is something.
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Cain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Cain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used so welcomely to play his pawn, but if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
Pyramid coins for Kane's reign. Yeah, that's something along those lines is what I was thinking. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Can I not climb anymore? Go to Spectral. I mean, yeah, obviously that's what those are pointing out, but... Can I do it? Did I just... I can still swim. So why can't I climb? It's got, the same textures as before. Oh, it turns into a path. That's cute. What's the ability to stab my hands into walls? Yeah. It's kind of upsetting. You again! Oh, I'm so glad they didn't get rid of these guys. They're so much fun. Oh, fuck. They put up quite a bit of a fight now. Oh, and those are just errant souls that I can eat. Oh. Yeah, it's not like these guys are just dead in, 1 or 2 hits like the first game. It does suck that I lost all my other glyph abilities.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
Given that they all turn into, like, a green energy, I'm... like, I kind of think it's the Elder God, but it might also be something that's more relevant at the end of the game and in Defiance.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key.
Gee, I wonder what it could possibly... Okay, it just tells me. I'm gonna turn those off if that's an option. Hints off. Interaction hints off.
And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
Oh good, it closes behind me. I was gonna say, it might be bad if other people can follow me. What the fuck are those? Where's the other one? Already disappeared? What happens if... Okay, that... Wait. Okay, nothing happens. No? Oh, fuck. It's weird. I got, like, nothing out of that. Excuse me. Can you fucking don't? Those things don't have souls. With that being the case, fuck 'em. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, you need to fuck off, and I need to let the blade off. Who's calling me? Couldn't be Yanos, could it?
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years.
Oh.
And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Cain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
And look who it is. It's Tony J.
Do not be deceived.
My ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. Silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here?
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
But perhaps not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Cain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Cain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Cain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor no illusions about his integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I am beset by manipulation on all sides. I merely seek the truth.
These are the fathomless truths, Raziel. The agony of birth and death and rebirth. This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains all life. Vampires are an abomination, a plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls stagnate in their wretched corpses. But the wheel must turn. Death is inexorable and cannot be denied. Your destiny is irresistible, Raziel. You are my soul reaver, the scourge of the vampires, reaper of their apostate souls. Remain steadfast, end the vampire's parasitic curse, and restore Nosgoth. Cain's blood belongs on your hands.
Cain indeed deserves to die for condemning me to this repugnant form, but if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Cain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse, and after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
Yeah, make yourself more, susceptible to being manipulated by, being angry and not thinking. Here's something fun, though. No, going down.
Tread carefully, Raziel.
So when the trailer dropped for the remasters, they showed a bit of, you being able to do this. And so many people were like, oh my god, is this new? Or like that bit where he just says, tread carefully. It's like, is that new? Was there like, stuff they hadn't released from Tony J before? It's like, no. It was just that so many people hadn't fucking seen it. Does that mean this is a secret area? Ah, fuck. Stop it! Go away. I don't like you. Can't absorb their souls. Yeah, they just kind of fuck off somewhere else, probably to the Elder God directly. Oh no, where am I going? That's just back down to the bottom. Oh dear. Aha! I can stick my hands into walls. Ah! Ah! Wait, what if I'm supposed to... this? Hey, you stop that. Oh, come here, you. Here we go. Okay, so you can't put the Reaver away in this mode. I think this might actually be the way to go. Is that a big statue of the squid? Probably be able to light those later. And out. God damn, his booty is sculpted. Where's that again? I don't think so, boys. Give me those. That one's kind of like a dog. I don't like it. That one was difficult. Yeah, that was a lot more difficult. Alright, you get over here. No, I'm good. I don't want anything, thank you. Just treat them like they're telemarketers. That's where I just was. And that's one of the Beastie Boys. I ain't fucking with him. Alright. We have full health. Is there actually anything this way in the physical? Doesn't look like it. But those things on the floor, that's gotta be relevant later. Okay, so there ain't anything there. Okay, so the answer is not upways. Where the fuck is it? Don't like how I'm lost. Come on, I just saw you. Motherfucker. Did they eat the errant souls? don't need it, but it's kind of sad watching it just run into walls. That's some block stance, all right. Can't even remember which way I like came in from, like where the Elder God was. Nope. You can go to hell. Double hell. Whichever. Was it from here? Question mark? Okay, sort of. Okay, I'm just gonna guess that this whole area is something to do with the power-up we get later. Hello.
Destroy Cain.
What if... Damn it. Worth a shot, though. Yeah, motherfucker has himself wrapped around the pillars. Subterranean ruins. I need to get to wherever that is. And I'm guessing I have to do it by going through these ruins? Question mark? This really doesn't help me at all with the allegations of, you know, being the fucking worst at directions ever, but I've already accepted that. Wait. Ask you. Whoop. And okay, now I'm up here. Because like this is the same, like you were never able to climb these in the spirit realm, but what does it mean? Well, it's a good thing fall damage doesn't exist. Why not? Oh. I gotta give it a minute, right? I can't go back until I'm at full health. Like now. Seems to be the highest I can go. Oh, okay. I think that's where I just jumped down. Yeah, come here, base. I don't know how to light those braziers. If anyone feels like helping me out here for where the fuck I need to go, I would be greatly appreciative. Because, like, this turns into a dead end. that dog going nuts. No. Yeah, bitch. Oh, I'm fucking... I did the thing where I didn't look up. The good news is, I know what to do. You gotta keep swimming. Why do I have to be so bad at directions? Like, all I had to do was look up. I know. That is not the correct direction. Neither is it. Come on. It would probably also help if the swim controls weren't ass. Oh my god, finally. Come here, you.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
In time. Because it's a time travel location. Oh, for a second I thought she just kind of died. Oh. Can I T-pose? I can't. Fucking awesome. Come here, shit brains. actually come near you. I want your sword.
Taste my blade, vampire!
Joke's on you. That's not what I eat. Thank you. Hi, lady.
Prepare to die.
Okay, now maybe if I have something better than a torch. Literally just kick it down. Mordor! Oh, they're his creatures.
My lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
Yeah, no, Vordor's just fucking tired. He's like, I don't want to deal with anyone, man. They look like ass. What looks like ass? A lot has happened and my brain is also not functioning properly today. Ah, that's why we gotta get off or get out of the swing. What? Did she just knock me into negative space? Well, apparently that was enough for her to die. Oh, the swim controls? Yeah, they're frustrating.
Over there! Taste my blade, vampire!
How about you taste mine? Sorry, puppy. That. Little Forg. He's a little purple buddy. He's hopping back and forth like
There
a jackass.
appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Thank you, Raziel.
Seize him!
My lurking friend was nowhere to be seen, but I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine, too, was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
Do I gotta... No? Oh man, is it because I have the sword? How do I ditch it? Double tap circle? It's double tap circle to summon the Reaver, so if you look at his right arm, that's it when I have it summoned. Like, you can kind of summon it like that while you have a weapon. Well, L2 and square? How the... Did you look that up? Or did I just completely miss it in the menu? I'm gonna look in the menu again. No, it doesn't. You looked it up? Okay, thank you. Who the fuck is you? Oh, that ain't it. Very well. Mirror you. Ah. Okay, bye-bye, sword. We got a T-pose. All y'all get back here. Yeah, that's right. Ooh, that's a climbable. There's many climbable surfaces. Yeah, we just need a portal. You know what's great? The other Wraith enemies aren't here to make that awful fucking noise. See, I've gone and said that, and then knowing my dumb ass, like, in the next area, there's gonna be an enemy that makes that fucking noise. Okay, I think I know what I need to go. Or where I need to go. What I need to do. Nope. Can't make me.
Throughout this ancient shrine, murals depicted the winged race and the apocalyptic war against their mysterious and equally inhuman adversaries. These winged beings, it seemed, were not only the architects of the pillars, but of this enigmatic place as well. And just as in the Pillar's chamber, this shrine was adorned throughout with imagery of the Reaver, depicted with the reverence of a holy icon.
Nope. Go. I mean, that works. Means I can do this on this side, which bypasses the need for that disc, but I'm still gonna need that disc to operate this shit. Or not. Okay, yeah, I will. God damn it. Open it again, go through. It doesn't get me to... Yeah. There's nothing in there. This just leads to where that is. Look, there's... I'm gonna climb in there. Let's try this side. Oh, it's just the same. What the fuck? You just ripped the guy in half. Oh, hello. No. However, it does give me an idea. Does not work. Damn. How the hell do I get through there, then? Oh, I am a fucking fool. I've been neglecting the fact that I can go into the spirit realm. That might have just made things harder. Oh, nope, that's fine. It doesn't give me anything up here, though. Come here, fellas. One, two, three. Let's see. Ooh, barely landed that one. Alright, let's see what fuckery we can get up to in here. Pedestal. Ooh, little frog fucker sidestepping. Did not realize that there were other doors. What I get for not exploring fully. Are they openable? Does not look like it. wonder. Because in the previous game, going into the spirit realm would stop the mechanisms from going. And that seems to have worked so far. No, can't land on the brazier. How the shit am I supposed to get there? What if I go back past here a little? Do a little T-posing. No, that's just the front door. Wonder if I can take that. No. Damn. Oh, there's something I didn't even consider before. Also, that door is still open. I think. Yep, still open. Yep. Yeah, that's still not happening. But there is something else that I didn't consider. Wow, yeah, that door is just staying open. Damn. I was hoping for another climbable wall on, like, the upper part here. Oh, I got close enough to it and it closed. Oh, it put me on the ground. Dang it. It took me out of my jump. I'm also just kind of confused as to, like, what the fuck the purpose of this room is. Something to do with the actual phases of the moon? Come here, you. It's been right there the whole goddamn time. Okay, that wasn't it. But I think I'm on the right track. I might have to hit those chains or something. There's another one here. Maybe that's why there were 4. I don't think that's how that's supposed to go. I still can't reach it. What the hell? Come here, fuckface. Frick. See how much damage he did to me? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I am fighting to stay awake right now. Oh, fuck. Yeah. And between that and the just not knowing what the hell I'm doing right now, Jesus, Raziel, don't do that. I thought you were gonna snap it off. Yeah, I think I should call it here for tonight. Yeah, I'm having a very hard time forming sentences even, which I'll admit is very frustrating. We at least got to see my favorite part of the game, but I will look up what the fuck to do for next time so that we don't have this happen again, because seriously, I have, like, it's got like phases of the moon going on, but I don't know how to get the disc in here to be able to light it all up. Wait. I feel so fucking dumb right now. I'll see if I can push it to 11, but wait. Aha! Fuck you! I have to T-pose through here anyway. Oh god, more of the dog boys? Okay, yeah, I think I am gonna call it. More engravings of the Reaver. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, because I'm just... Every, like, couple of seconds, I'm, like, blanking out. And then it's like, oh shit, what was I doing? But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday with our first visual novel of the year. And I will try to make sure I'm more awake than this. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I slept for what? Like 14 hours last night after being up for 15 hours. And I still don't feel rested. Yeah, I think I got to figure this out, but I'm determined to stay on schedule. I'm glad I was able to at least push to 2 hours. But yeah, thank you for sticking this out in the meantime, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. Thanks again, demons. And until next time, stay happy, stay healthy. Well, if you can. But yeah, I can't even do a fucking proper outro. Oh my god. I'm gonna go get some fucking sleep. Have a good night, everybody.